Mice and Men, a la Shmoop. With friends like George, who needs enemies?
That's never going in my mouth again.
We've all seen things that look like they don't belong together. Or couples that seem more than a little odd.
Kermit! It's Piggy.
We may even look at our own parents and wonder what the heck they ever saw in one another.
It's her beautiful voice.
Same goes for friendships.
A tea, anyone?
George and Lennie, the two main characters of John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men, are about as different as two friends could possibly be. But they've got each other's backs.
I got your back, George.
They've traveled the country together, worked together, and endured the hardships of the Great Depression together. So, if they're such BFFs, and George loves Lennie so much, how could he possibly bring himself to take his friend's life?
No!
Well, he must have been furious when he heard about what Lennie had done to Curly's wife.
I didn't see nothing, George.
Maybe he reacted out of anger, seeing as how his own job and dreams of owning a farm were circling the drain. Haven't we all had moments where our rage gets the best of us?
I have the power.
Or maybe George just snapped.
Uh-oh.
It could easily be a simple case of temporary insanity. Then again, maybe George thought Curly and his gang might be coming after him too.
Where is he?
And killed his friend to make sure he couldn't make any more trouble for him.
Sorry, Lennie.
We all know what it's like being friends with someone who gets us into trouble.
George did it.
Maybe George just simply had enough.
Enough already.
But here's another thought.
Yeah?
What if he took his friend's life because he did love him so much?
I made a duty.
Lennie, who is mentally challenged, couldn't have understood the consequences of his actions.
Ah.
George knew Curly's lynch mob was coming and knew what they would do to his friend. Maybe he was trying to protect him the only way he knew how, telling Lennie of better times, filling his mind with happy thoughts, so when George pulls the trigger, his friend would leave the world on his own terms.
And I get to tend the rabbits.
Doesn't that prove he cared about his friend?
Goodbye, everybody.
Or was he only trying to make it easier on himself?
It didn't hurt a bit.
What's your verdict? Did George do the unthinkable to punish his friend for ruining his life? Could it be that he really went off the deep end? Or did he commit the ultimate act of love by saving his friend from an angry lynch mob? Shmoop amongst yourselves. Be a good friend.